Hello dear students, welcome back to the NCERT Science class of 10th standard. Dear students, in the previous class we have started the study of the topic that is how do organisms reproduce. Dear students, in which we have studied the meaning of reproduction and what are the causes behind the reproduction. See how the reproduction is going on in the living organism that we have studied in the previous class. See here, we have studied the meaning of reproduction, that is the process of production of animals which are similar to their parents is called as the reproduction. The next, reproduction is of two types. The first one is sexual reproduction. The second one is asexual reproduction. That is, sexual reproduction means the process of production of animals by mating male and female gamete. Later we will study detail about these types. And next, asexual reproduction, that is the process of production of animals without mating male and female gamete. Yes, that we have studied in the previous class. And also we have studied about the reproduction, that is in which the copying of new cells are going on. It is due to the copying of DNA. DNA forms the protein code that designs the body. Yes, due to the DNA pattern, they form the codes of proteins. The protein code forms the body design that we have studied. And also we have studied how the DNA duplication is going on in the cell, that we have studied. How the DNA copying, that we can say how the DNA copying is going on in the cell, that we have studied in the previous class. Along with that, we have studied the variations. First of all, we should have to know the meaning of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, that is present in the nucleus, that is made up by the nucleic acids. Yes, detail we have studied in the yesterday class and in the last class. The next, dear students, we have studied the variations. Variations means the changes in the living organisms. The changes in the living organisms are called as the variations, isn't it? While studying the evolution, we are studying the human being get born, or human beings are originated from the monkeys. Human beings are originated from the monkey. That is the evolution. That is the variation also. Due to the variation, due to the changes in the bodies of the monkey, that leads to the arrival of the human being. Yes, it means due to the changes in the living organism causes the variation, isn't it? Causes a formation of a new young one, or the formation of a different type of living organism. Due to the variation, due to the changes, a new young one will produce, isn't it? See, one example also we have studied. Some living organisms all living organisms are addicted or adapted to their climatic condition, or to their habitat, or to their surroundings. If sudden change in the climatic condition or in the surrounding, what happens? The living organisms which will not adapt, they will die, and the living organisms which fittest to survive in that changed climatic conditions, they will survive, and they brings the variation in their body. That variations, due to this, what happens? A new young one with a unique behavior or a unique character that is addicted to the change the climatic condition will produce. That we have studied in the previous class. Yes, dear students, today we are going to study the mode of reproduction. We have studied the reproduction process first. Reproduction we have studied. Now we will study the mode of reproduction. Mode of reproduction. There are mainly the reproduction is classified into two types. There are two types of reproductions. The first one is sexual reproduction. The second one is asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction. There are two modes in a reproduction in all the living organisms. You can take from unicellular microorganisms, from bacteria, from protozoa to the multicellular higher animals. In all these animals, what happens? The reproduction is going on by these two ways, either sexual reproduction or by asexual reproduction. First of all, dear students, we will study the meaning of sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, see, here they have what happens here? The process of production of young ones, the process of production of young ones by mating male and female gamete. See what happens, dear students? Here, in case of sexual reproduction, both male and female has to contribute. See what happens? Male produces the sperm, and female produces the egg. Male produces the sperm, female produces the egg. Both the egg and sperm fuse, and form a zygote, or you will write zygote. See what happens? The process of fusion of male and female gametes. Reproduction, sexual reproduction, it is a type of reproduction in which a new animals are produced by mating male and female gametes. Is called as the sexual reproduction. Yes? Detail we will study in the next class. That is, here what happens? Come to the asexual reproduction. In case of asexual reproduction, see what happens? Means absence. Asexual reproduction means sexual reproduction means the mating of male and female gamete. In case of asexual reproduction, what happens? The reproduction in which the young ones are produced. Without mating, absence of sex, without mating male and female gamete. Without mating male and female gamete is called as the asexual reproduction. Once again I will define. Asexual reproduction means it is a type of reproduction in which an egg one is produced without mating male and female gamete. Yes, sexual reproduction means the process of production of young ones which are similar to their parents by mating male and female gamete. Asexual reproduction, it is a type of reproduction in which a young one are produced which is similar to their parent without mating male and female gamete. With mating sexual reproduction, without mating asexual reproduction. Yes, dear students, today we are going to study the different types of asexual reproduction. Different types of asexual reproduction. Today we will study different types of asexual reproduction. See, dear students, again asexual reproduction is of different types. The first one is fission. Fission means breaking. Fission means breaking down. Fission means breaking. Fusion means joining. Here what happens, dear students? Fission means breaking. Suppose for example amoeba, or take a bacteria. Later I will show you amoeba. The E. coli bacteria. Suppose E. coli bacteria I have taken, having the flagella. See what happens? Capsule is present around that bacterial cell. Cytoplasm is present here. Cytoplasm is present, and genetic material, that is plasmid, is present directly in the cytoplasm. There is no nucleus. In bacteria, the nucleus are absent. See, in case of fusion type of reproduction, the cell undergoes tearing from the middle. The cell divides into two equal halves. The cell divides into two equal halves. See what happens? When cell gets mature or elongated, it will divide itself into two equal halves. Two equal halves that they will turn to a new two equal halves are the two daughter cells. Two daughter cells. See what happens? These two daughter cells turns to a new individual. Isn't it? Fission means breaking down. Fission means breaking down. Fission, it is a type of asexual reproduction. Fission, it is a type of asexual reproduction in which a cell divides itself into two or more pieces. That type of reproduction is called as the fission type of reproduction. Fission type of reproduction. Fission means breaking down. A mother cell, when it matures, divides itself into two or more pieces. Then these pieces that will turn to a new individuals. Such type of reproductions are called as the fission reproduction. In case of fission reproduction, dear students, again there are two types. In case of fission reproduction, again there are two types. The first one is binary fission. Binary fission. Binary fission. The second one is multiple fission. Binary fission. The second one is multiple fission. Here, dear students, you know the meaning of fission: breaking down of a single cell into number of pieces, two or more pieces. Then here we have classified again into two types: binary fission and multiple fission. Now we will study the binary fission. First we will study the binary fission. Bi means two. Bi means two. Multi means many. Bi means two. See what happens now? Only we have discussed the E. coli bacterial cell. What happens? E. coli bacterial cell that will divide into two equal halves. Two equal halves. Two equal halves. If a mother body, binary fission is a type of asexual reproduction in which a single mother body divides into two equal halves, and these two equal halves goes to the new individual. Such type of reproductions are called as the binary fission. Bi means two. Binary fission. Yes, that type of reproduction is going on in the example for this one, that is amoeba. Amoeba, and in case of the bacteria. Yes, in amoeba, binary fission is going on. Understood? Next, dear students, come to the multiple fission. The example for the binary fission is amoeba and Leishmania also. Leishmania. Yes. SH. Leishmania. Leishmania, where what happens? Binary fission occurs. Here one activity that we have to see. We are getting the permanent slide in the laboratory. Permanent slides to observe under the microscope. The amoebal slide will also available. When we see the amoeba cell under the microscope, you will find that it is an irregular shaped cell. Amoeba is an irregular shaped cell. It is having the silver body and all that we have studied in the previous classes and all, previous year. See what happens here, students? When the amoeba cell undergoes maturity, when this amoeba cell undergoes maturity, or when it matured, it will become slit enlarged. It will become enlarged. When amoeba cell gets matured, it will become enlarged. The enlarged the amoeba cell again will become enlarged, and next slowly in the amoeba cell what happens? Cytokinesis starts to happen. See, before that what happens? Nucleus also gets enlarged. Nucleus also gets enlarged. See what happens? Here first nucleus will divide. Nucleus will divide slowly when the cytokinesis occurs. Karyokinesis takes place. Then next what happens, dear students? The enlarged amoebal cell that will divide into two equal halves with a part of cytoplasm and a part of nucleus will be separated out in two different halves. Such type of reproduction is called as the binary feature. See, in examination, he may ask write the procedure or write the process of reproduction in amoeba, or explain the process of reproduction in amoeba. That time you have to explain. See what happens here? The amoeba cell, when it gets matured, with the diagram you have to explain, but it will be impressive. See what happens? When amoeba cell gets matured, it will become enlarged, and inside that nucleus will also get elongated, and the slowly the cytokinesis will breakdown of cytoplasm going on slowly. Then along with that the division of nucleus also takes place. At the end what happens? The two daughter cells are produced from the each cell. What happens? The whatever the cytokinesis will complete out, then what happens? Two daughter cells are produced with the amount of cytoplasm, and a part of nucleus. That type of reproduction is called as the binary fission. That type of reproduction is called as the binary fission. Next, dear students, come the multiple fission. The example that is amoeba and Leishmania, these are the good example for the binary fission. Next come the multiple fission. Multiple fission. Multiple means many, bi means two. Multiple means many. Here what happens, dear students? That is the example, the lesson. For the multiple fission, that is Plasmodium. Example, that is Plasmodium. In Plasmodium, what happens? Plasmodium cell. In Plasmodium cell, suppose for example, Plasmodium cell is here. Plasmodium cell. Inside that nucleus are present. When it matures, first nucleus will divide into number of pieces. First, what happens inside the Plasmodium cell? The nucleus is there. nucleus itself divides into number of pieces. Number of pieces. First, nucleus divides itself into number of pieces. In the cytoplasm. In the cytoplasm, what happens? The nucleus divides itself into number of pieces. Then, whatever the cytoplasm is present, this cytoplasm, what happens? This cytoplasm also, see what happens? The cytoplasm will also starts to divide. See what happens? The another cell membrane starts to form around the nucleus and some amount of cytoplasm. See, first the nucleus gets enlarged and it will burst into the number of pieces that will scatter. The nucleus will scatter in the cytoplasm of the cell. Then around the cytoplasm, around the nucleus, whatever the nucleus pieces are scattered, around these pieces of the nucleus, some amount of cytoplasm and the nucleus, around these, a cell membrane will form and that will be occupied in the space of the plasmodium, and at the end, the plasmodium coil will be burst out. Then they will turn to the new individual. Whatever the cells with the nucleus, that will be spread down. Isn't it? These, whatever the number of cells that will come out from the plasmodium body, that will turn to the new individuals. Isn't it? Like that. See what happens? Each cell, multiple fission, it is a type of asexual reproduction in which a mother body gets matured and it undergoes reproduction where each cell divides itself into the number of small pieces. Such type of breaking down of cells into the number of pieces is called as the multiple fission. Isn't it? These are the two types of multiple fissions. It is mainly going on in the plasmodium. Yes. Next, dear students, next type of reproduction, that is fragmentation. Next type of asexual reproduction is fragmentation. Fragments means pieces. Fragments means pieces. Here one activity that we have to see, that is Spirogala grass. It is just like a grass. We have to take grass or Spirogala. We have to take. We have to mount on the slide, and we have to see by putting the cover slip, we have to observe under the microscope. You will see that it is a long, just like a grass-like structure. See what happens? Grass-like structure you see in under the microscope. Under the microscope. Under the microscope, we will see under the microscope, we will see the different fragments, different joints. The Spirogala, mainly it is going on in the Spirogala, that is fragmentation. Second one is fragmentation. Fragmentation, see, it is a type of asexual reproduction in which an individual reaches to a maturity. When it reaches the maturity, it will divide into the number of similar pieces or similar fragments, equal fragments, number of equal fragments. See, it is not just like a multiple fission where a cytoplasm and nucleus will burst. Here what happens? A individual grow into the segments, and these segments that will break down into equal halves, and whatever these segments they will fall on any male surface, they start to regrow there. It means that will turn to a new individual. That type of reproduction is called as the fragmentation type of reproduction. Fragment means these segments are the pieces. It is a type of reproduction in which an individual that will divide into the number of pieces. That is example. That is a spirogram. Example. Spirogram. Yes. Next, dear students, budding, regeneration. The other type, that is regeneration. Regeneration is also a type of asexual reproduction. Third one is regeneration. Regeneration. You know the meaning of generation? Getting birth. Regeneration means rebirth. One example I will give you, that is another suitable example. See what happens? Accidentally, you must have saw that the tail of the lizard, the tail of the whole lizard, that will be cut off. Accidentally, the tail of the lizard will cut out. Then you must have saw that soon after the cut out, the tail also starts to wipe, means cripple. That is what happens. That shows the movement, isn't it? And some people, they are arguing that in case of lizard, the tail will regrow. No, highly impossible. In case of lizard, the tail will not regrow. Tail will not regrow. If the tail will regrow, or just the part of tail, cut part of the tail, that has to be grown into a lizard. No, that's why what happens, if you cut away accidentally the tail part is cut out from the lizard, the tail part will not regrow. But in case of planaria, see the example for this one is planaria. In case of planaria, what happens? Planaria divides into number of pieces when it gets mature, when it's elongated. See, planaria, what happens? Planaria, it will divide into the pieces. Planaria will divide into the, when it mature, planaria will divide into the pieces. The number of pieces. Planaria will divide into the number of pieces. See what happens? The planaria will grow to a maturity. The part of the planaria divides into the number of pieces. See what happens? These pieces, whatever the front piece, middle piece and hind piece. See what happens? In the middle, in the front piece, what happens? At the front piece, what happens? The four parts or the hind piece will be grown. parts of the hind piece will be regrown. And whatever the hind piece is here, suppose for example we are having the hind piece or the forepiece, that is here, the front piece starts to grow in case of planaria. Yes, in case of planaria what happens? In case of planaria, the front piece will grow, isn't it? Such a type of reproduction is called as the regeneration. Such a type of reproduction is called as the regeneration. Regeneration. See, regeneration, it is a type of asexual reproduction in which a single body divides into the number of fragments or the number of pieces, and these pieces, whatever the divided pieces, that shows again the regrowth to the cut part, then that returns to a new individual. That type of reproduction is called as the regenerative reproduction, isn't it? Here in this case, in all the remaining two we will study in the next class. In all these cases, a single body is involved. But in case of sexual reproduction, both male and females are involved. But here what happens? A single body is involving for the reproduction. Here single body is involving for the reproduction. Here also single body is required. Here single body. It means in case of asexual reproduction, single mother body is required for the reproduction. But in case of sexual reproduction, both male and females are required. Isn't it? The next type of reproduction that we will study in the next class. Thank you.